Right. If this is still not working, then I'll just call it an end. Okay, I think everything's catching up now. Yeah, for some reason Twitch just glitched and crashed. But I'll be coming off stream anyway soon. But I'll finish off this little bit. It's so annoying when things like that happen. I was trying to turn off the bloody light. Okay, nobody was startled by that.
Hey, that isn't yours.
Good up you. What was that? Yeah, I don't wanna. Do I have to?
Guests can make themselves comfortable in the lobby.
Quick save. I think this is the bedroom, but I'll have a quick look. Oh no. What the hell? That was a glitched lock.
I'm sorry. Do you have an appointment?
Captain Monkey, you see Vanguard. You and I need to talk, Ambassador.
Ah, you're the one McIntyre called about. The eyewitness. She said you were at the spaceport. You have my thanks for what you did down there, truly. Saved many lives. Now, she also mentioned that, and maybe it was just a bad connection, that now the UC wants terramorph data from the Armistice archives, some of the most highly guarded information in the galaxy, in order to protect us all. I can only presume you're here to tell me I misheard her and that they didn't send you, local hero, to futilely beg on their behalf. Tell me I've got that right. Excuse me. A less level-headed person might think that was a threat, Captain.
The only threats you're facing are the eight-legged variety just outside your door. Now can we please stop playing games here? Lives hang in the balance.
A lecture in morality from the UC. How quaint and short-sighted. Let me be frank, Captain. The answer is no. That information is there because it is dangerous. I will not be the one responsible for its release. Now, why don't you quit wasting my time and yours, and go? No, Captain, I'm not, and I'll tell you why. What you experienced down there at the spaceport, I've lived that once before already. Fought tooth and nail as aliens rampaged in the streets of my home and others all throughout the collective. But my aliens were placed there by UC hands. So I'm not interested in anyone getting power like that ever again. The UC most of all. You're really gonna push this? All right, I will give you one chance. One to convince me. Understood. I'm listening. I think we can work something out. You know that for sure. That is interesting. Well, Captain, you make some good points. But if I'm really granting you access, I'm gonna need the following concessions. Your access will be limited. You can only take out the items related to stopping these terramorphs. The monitors will make sure of it. You go in once, you get everything you need on your trip, and never again. And all research done with the data will be monitored. If this data is being used to save the galaxy needs to be involved in the oversight. Freestar scientists will watch your people like hawks. So, do we have an agreement? Well then, I guess you better get a move on.
Sounds like it was a real mess down at the spaceport.
Yes, what?
Welcome back. Everything going well with the ambassadors? Wait, you got her to agree? Without putting a gun to her head? And all she wants are monitors. Then what are you doing here? Yes, granted, we'll make the arrangements. Heavens above, we'll make them citizens. Just get back there before she changes her mind.
Okay. Wow.
Visitors are only allowed.
Back at last. I presume the deputy was receptive to our proposal. Are we all in agreement? Excellent. Follow me. They tell me it should only take a moment. And there. It's not supposed to be a long process. It is for emergencies, after all. I suppose we're in this together now. People often mistake rivals for enemies.
Let's see if we can nick the software.
We don't have to like each other to do the right thing.
Let's see if we can. It's 23% chance. Oh. Oh, for God's sakes.
Sorry. Everyone's a little on edge after the attack.
Trust must be earned, so we'll let the UC earn it.
You picking a pocket or a fight?
Cheers. All right. what I want from the machine. Oh, I can't do no more. Okay. At least I've got all the information then, I guess. I can have access to the machine.
You're allowed 3 places: conference room, lobby, or the ambassador's office. You set foot anywhere else, there's gonna be problems.
Actually, I shouldn't have done that because it's probably going to break the game. I don't know whether or not to put that back. I can't see it being a massive problem. My eyes, they don't have access to it. No one does except me. Hang on, there is a roof to this as well. I remember there was an entrance on top of the roof. And that was in part 1, I think. Part 1 or 2 of my streams. I saw that, but I couldn't access it. Okay. Sure who they are, but we'll probably find out later in the game. Serpents. Yeah, just a lift on both, right? What's this door over here? Did I check it? I think I did, didn't I? Second floor. Okay. First floor, second floor. Okay, let's have a quick see. I don't know whether or not to put that thing back. It's bugged me.
This isn't what I expected at all. It appears the flora they were using as decor has overgrown the entire embassy.
Oh, lockpicking. Oh, don't know that.
I've never seen a tree like this before in my entire life. It'd actually be more fascinating if its branches weren't blocking our way.
Don't stop and junk.
Hang on, I took off the defences.
Good work with the bartender. Won't be the last time I'll be hustling information on some sort. are the soundest sleeper
Get 'em.
I've ever seen.
I thought there was the cash on the chair. Oh yeah, let's just put that one instead.
Might as well take what we can. To Venus? Bring me anything you...
No, you're carrying all my junk.
Goodbye.
Hang on, I thought I removed it.
Careful not to trip any security.
Oh, did you speak spot? Oh, for God's sake. Which shop sold more Digipix, for God's sakes? Like 7 things in every area. Probably more.
Well, I suppose they're not going to need it anymore.
So, what seems punishment becomes providence. A reminder we can never truly know the Great Serpent's designs for us. You have my thanks, and my apologies for the ordeal you just endured. Come, let us discuss.
Hey there. Time to get moving.
Yeah, I don't need all of that. Worthless. You got no Digipix anywhere, no? The hell? They're rubbish as well.
If you're overloaded, we should stop and prioritize what we're carrying.
Carry my
Only
junk.
one point of Have something for me? Bye-bye.
Let's see what happens when I nick this off him. We'll make 2 different saves. Just in case. There's a 1 in 5 chance of me actually getting the item I want. Well, just under 1 in 5, but 1 in 5.
You have my thanks for my rescue. I will continue to serve the Serpent, thanks to you. Unfortunately... all I...
Guess we can't talk to him again if we do that, so... I'll talk to him. I think that's the same with the other woman. I should have left it with her. Oh well, it's done now. Not like all the other missions are working for me. I mean, all the others that I've left are broken missions.
Not the ideal introduction, I suppose, giving you a grand tour of the embassy via barely functioning intercoms. I do greatly appreciate your persistence. I suspect the Venom tree upstairs has worked itself into more systems than I'd realized. But then again, who could cage such a beauty? Eh? Tell me though, what is it like outside? I heard the broadcast mentioning an attack. Then the embassy was struck with a power surge and then... silence. Has the rest of the city suffered quite so badly? Harmless spores, you have my word, but hard to navigate. Hence why I was guiding you through the intercoms to restore the environmental controls. And release me. It is the sap of the tree that gives it its... well, perhaps not a topic for this exact moment. But I must know of the rest of the city. Does it still stand? I take it you didn't have such an experience where you were, then, hmm? Yes, the entire embassy was thrown into lockdown, trapping me in my quarters, disabling the Venom tree's filters, and arming the defenses. A disconcerting experience, to say the least. Was the rest of the city spared? Is that right, huh? I shall need to have these repairs seen to sooner rather than later. Now, it cannot solely be the Serpent's grace that brought you here at such an opportune moment. You were sent by the UC. That much is obvious. Who else could just waltz through my door, hmm? And the broadcast spoke of terror morphs at the spaceport. A worrying occurrence, certainly, but coming here of all places, when all I could provide is some enthused cheerleading and... an archive code. So the UC requires information, then. On terror morphs, presumably, hmm? Do I see this all clearly?
Correct. We're going to use the data in the archives to better understand and stop these attacks.
The preservation of life stands as the very purpose of the archives. Using its data to prevent more attacks, there is logic there. But if I am to grant you access, I have a requirement. For years, House Varun has been known only as an agent of slaughter. We founded this embassy with hopes of shedding that legacy, with little success. In exchange for my code, I require this. You must be the one who ensures it is used for good. Ensure House Varun's legacy is more than just carnage. The knowledge you ask for isn't evil. No knowledge is. It is we who bend it to evil ends. Oh, you must assure me this will be used to save lives, not endanger them. A fine counterexample, responsible for the deaths of millions on ancient Earth. And, fireworks? Absolutely capable of being put to violence, but not evil in itself. And here you are with a similar conundrum. I might be willing to support you if I knew I would not be tarnishing the legacy of House Varun by doing so.
As the chair of Constellation, I take personal responsibility in vouching for this man's integrity. He'll keep his word.
Well then, I shall not fear. Please, follow me. Let's hope it still works. And there. Let it be used for good.
That's great. I want damage it more than it is. Yeah, just in case. I mean, he trusts us. What if we can come back here though later? For God's sake. Honestly, the game doesn't need like a ton of things with lockpicks. Literally almost everything has got a lockpick on it. I need to buy loads of lockpicks, but it's annoying that at the odd shop only sell like 2. I think this is going to push the story a bit more. I was going to try and get this city done and then move forward.
About the UC's response to the terramorph attacks.
On the record? What response?
I'm told by top officials the cabinet already has a plan in place to open the Armistice archives.
Unless that archive's full of ordnance, it's not enough.
I see. Well, thank you for taking the time.
Hey, publish what I said, all right? Something needs to be done.
Oh, I'm as concerned as you are. Thank you again for speaking with me.
Intuition and gut matters more. No way. You should always.
Hey, but you see it all the time. That's how people beat the odds.
Right. I will call it an end there. Oh, for God's sakes. This is a good time to call it an end because I'm having issues with the saves. I mean, 13, that's the maximum I can have now. There we go. Go in there. I will be back on tomorrow. Be about the same time. I say I'm going to probably try and level up a little, but I keep saying that, but I don't. But yeah, I'll try and get back on tomorrow with probably finish this off, cash this in, and then carry on. Yeah, catch you later.